All right, hello everybody. Welcome to A Million Ways to Market Your Travel Business. Honestly, oh my gosh, I could be on this meeting all day long, giving you guys so many different ways to market your business. If you don't know who I am, my name is Destiny Prater. I am a 2-star double platinum with Evolution. I've been here for about 3 years. Actually, it's been over 3 years. January 29th was my 3-year Evo-versary, so that's exciting. Let me kind of share my screen here. There we go. Okay. Let me know that you guys can see my screen. I'm going to get my chat box open here. Perfect. Okay, great. Thank you guys. All right, you guys have your pen and paper out? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, because we have a lot to go over. Okay, so before we get started on ways to market your business, there are 2 things that I highly recommend you do before you start just going out and marketing, right? Put in the chat box, what do you guys think those 2 things are? And if anybody's ever been on any of my meetings, you guys know I like participation. I expect you guys to participate. Put it in the chat box. What are the 2 things you should do before you just go out and start marketing your business? That was a pretty generic question. I guess there's a lot of different things you should do because I'm seeing some good answers. Somebody did get it right though. So the 2 things I recommend you do, of course, you guys want to know your audience and your niche and stuff like that. Yes, those are really good things to kind of figure out, right? But the 2 things I'm thinking of is you need to have a business name, right? Because we don't advertise as Archer Evolution. We advertise as our own business, right? Because you're a 1099. And you need to have a logo, okay? So first of all, does everybody have a business name that you guys are using, or a business name in mind at least? If you don't, put no, that's totally fine. I see a couple no's, a lot of yeses though. Okay, so that's good. So for those of you who do not have a business name, there are a couple different things you could do, right? I personally, when I started, I had no clue what I wanted to do for my business name. There are things you can look up online, such as a business name generator. Okay, business name generator. And this could just help you get some different ideas, right? It'll load here. So this is a business name generator, okay? What you're going to do is enter some keywords, okay? This is for those of you who do not have a business name. So keywords, maybe you want the word luxury in your business name. You can click get started, and it's just going to pull up like hundreds, maybe even thousands of different business names, right? Or names you could use for your business. You guys can mix and match these, whatever one you pick. These are supposed to be open and available, but I always recommend whichever one you pick or whatever business name you pick, do your own research online and just make sure that that business name isn't already taken, right? You guys want to be very unique, right? So if you pick one of these, research it online, just try to make sure that no other business has that name, okay? I have come across that issue before. So make sure you guys do that, okay? So we're gonna pick a business name, and then you're going to kind of brand yourself a little bit with a logo, okay? We need to have a logo. So what I recommend for a logo is Canva, okay? I use Canva often. I typically pay for Canva almost every month because I use it so much for so many different things. I will tell you, it is free. I'm going to put the link in the chat box just in case. Let me put it in here for you. It is free, okay, and there are tons of things you can do with the free version, so you do not necessarily have to pay for it. I typically like to, just because, you know, I use it so much and there's so many things you can do with the paid version as well. So for this, we're going to do a logo, okay? So create a design up here in the top right-hand corner is what we're going to click on. And before I go any further, guys, I do want to make it clear that, you know, we have so much to go over. So some of these things I'm not going to be able to go really, really in detail with, okay? I'm going to be able to bring the idea to your attention, kind of show you how it works a little bit, and then you're going to have to kind of take it from there, right? Because if I sit here and go through each thing in depth, we'll be here for, 10 days. So just so you guys know, okay, because we can't go super in depth with everything that we're going to talk about. So for a logo, I see everybody's posting their logos in the chat. That's actually awesome. If you guys all want to do that to give people some ideas and see some different logos, that would be amazing. So yeah, you guys can post those logos in the chat just to let everybody see some different ideas and some different logos. I like the two that I do see. So we're going to click on create a design and we're going to type in logo. Okay, right here where it says logo, we're just going to click on it. Lots of different logos are coming through, guys. If you don't have a logo, check them out. So once you type in logo, over here on the left hand, it's going to give you a blank template, right? Over here on the left hand side, you're actually going to be able to search through some different templates. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to search travel. Okay, these are just some different travel templates, right? You guys can pick whatever you want. Maybe you like this one. And it's really cool because you guys can actually come in and edit anything on it, right? You guys can change the size of the text, everything, right? You guys can make stuff bigger. You guys can change colors of stuff. Okay, so get in here and create your own logo. This is the logo you're going to want to put everywhere, right? All over your social media, on everything. Okay. I even have my logo on my email. Every time I send an email, my little logo is down there, right? And that's a whole nother training, but I have it everywhere. Okay, we're trying to brand ourselves. Let me check out some of these different logos here. Yeah, ton of them. Amazing logos, guys. Did a lot of you guys create your logos on Canva? Or where did you guys create them, just out of curiosity? Yeah, and somebody did just make a good point. Putting your logo on your business card, I think, is really good. Yeah, and guys, look at this. Almost everybody used Canva, so that's amazing. Canva is really good for a lot of stuff. So we got our logo down, okay? So business name and logo, right? So now we're going to get into all the ways you can market your business, okay? And like I said, we can't go super in depth. And I see that some of you did pay for your logo. Just know that you guys have the ability to do it for free here on Canva. If you want somebody else to make your logo, there are sites you can use, and you'll have to pay probably, right? But I'm going to try to show you guys all free stuff, right? Because I know when I started 3 years ago, I was not trying to pay for anything. I was all about the free stuff. So, okay, so the first thing I want to talk about outside of your business name and logo, now we got that done, Google business listing, okay? How many of you have a Google business listing? How many of you have your business listed on Google? If you don't, be honest, put it in the chat box. Okay, I see a lot of no's. Okay, so personally, guys, I think it's crucial to have your business listed on Google, okay? Because if, when somebody's about to go on a trip and they're, looking for a travel agent, they're going to look online, right? They're going to look it up online. So getting your business on there is a really good way to get clients. I seen somebody said I do, but don't know how to manage it. Sorry, guys, turn my phone on silent. So I'm going to show you guys an example here. My business is listed on Google. I live in Warsaw, Indiana, okay, around there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to search. So let's say a client or a potential client was on Google and they're trying to find a travel agent in Warsaw, Indiana, which is where I'm from. I am the second business that pops up. Right here is my business, okay? I will tell you, Emily Jimenez, I'm going to give her a little shout out while I'm on here. She does an amazing Google business training. So you guys are going to have to bug her for for the training. Sorry in advance, Emily. And you guys can also go to her YouTube channel. She has some really great trainings on there, but I know she has some for Google Business Listing, and she shows you guys how to set it up. I'm also going to give you another training for it as well. But my business is the second one on there. The longer your Google Business page is open and active, the higher up you will rank. Of course, making sure that yours says 24 hours. Nikki Lee taught me this actually. Making sure that yours says 24 hours will play a big part in it as well. And of course, as many good, 4 to 5 star reviews you can get is going to help you rank higher up, right? Because I'll tell you, I didn't just start out in the second place, right? I was way down there. I think I was like number 10. So usually they're gonna potential clients gonna get on here and they're gonna start clicking away, right? And they're gonna start contacting. So make sure you guys get your Google Business page created. I'm going to give you a video. The name I said was Emily Jimenez. You guys can look up her YouTube channel. She has a lot of Google Business trainings on there that I know I've seen in the past. She does some good ones for that. I'm also going to give you another training. The one I watched when I set mine up. The only thing is, Emily, when she's doing hers is directed towards setting your business up for your Google Business page up for your travel agency, right? The one I'm going to give you is just setting it up in general. It's not directed towards setting it up for your travel agency. So that's the only difference. Where is it? Let me make sure I give you the right one. Okay, it's this one. I'm going to put the link in the chat box for you guys. Notice I just Googled that, right, guys? Notice I just Googled how to set up your Google Business page, and I got a training pulled up right away, right? Guys, I literally Google everything. If I don't know how to do something, I'm Googling it, okay? And we're actually going to talk about that here in a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to share this video with you. Okay. Yes, Google Business is free. Okay, you don't have to pay. Now, there are ways you can pay to like post ads, okay, which would be great, right? But that's optional. You don't have to do that. I just happened to see this video right here. It was 9 months ago. Google My Business SEO, fastest way to rank on your Google Business listing. I think this would be a really good training too. I personally like this guy. He does some really good trainings when it comes to SEO and Google Business and stuff like that. So I went ahead and posted that in the chat for you guys too. Okay. I seen that somebody posted Emily's YouTube page. Thank you so much for that. If you are catching the recording, any links we share today, guys, they'll all be in the description below. So do not worry, everybody will have them. Okay. So as far as managing the Google Business page, guys, I really wish I could get more into that, but I can't because we'll be here all day. I think that Emily's trainings go a little bit more in depth into managing it. And of course, you guys also have wonderful Google for that as well. Okay. Okay. So we got our business name, we got our logo, we got our Google Business listing. This next one, I don't think a lot of people do, but I highly recommend. An email list. I think that having an email list, has anybody ever started an email list or have one? Just out of curiosity, because I just feel like not very many people do this. Let me see here. A lot of no's. Okay, I see a couple of yeses. So, wow, a lot of no's. Okay, so this is something I highly recommend, guys. I think this is kind of more thinking outside of the box for a lot of people. An email list. So let me just show you an example here. I personally use Excel to keep track of my emails. I used to have this huge long email list, and somehow it got deleted, and so I'm kind of starting over. I don't want to give their information out, but you guys see kind of what it looks like to have my emails up there to kind of keep track of them, right? So you'll be surprised how many emails you come across. okay? You will come across emails every day, it seems like, okay? And I'm gonna give you a couple ways to come across those emails as well. Before I do that, I do wanna show you something. The point of this email list is because you're gonna use an email marketing platform. An email marketing platform so that way you can send emails out to all these potential clients, right? That's what these emails are for. So let me just show you what I'm talking about. Okay, because some of you might not have any clue, which is fine. Let's see here. Let me get a drink of my coffee. I know it's early for a lot of you. It's noon for me, but I'm still drinking coffee, so. All right. So there are a lot of email marketing platforms, okay? There's one on here I wanna find. For some reason, the name is slipping my mind. Here it is. Okay, Constant Contact. Yeah, so MailChimp is a good one. MailChimp is a good one, guys, and I'll pull them both up here. Let me pull them both up because I personally like Constant Contact, but I have more familiar. I'm more familiar with that one. I did see MailChimp up here. That is another good one that I have heard a lot about. Okay, I'm going to put these links in the chat for you so you guys can save those. Here's the link for Constant Contact. Maybe. Okay. There's the link for Constant Contact, and we're going to talk about them. And here's the link for MailChimp. MailChimp, I guess. I said chip. There we go. So now that you guys are collecting your emails, right, you can get on here and sign up for an account, okay? I have an account. I'm going to log in just to kind of show you guys the different things you can do with this. This is really good for, you know, marketing your business and getting clients, right? And I see some people posting some different ones in the chat. Polymail, it looks like. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever you guys want to use, it's fine. I'm just giving you guys, you know, the information I know, right? Let's see here. I didn't get the text. There we go. Oh no, it was deactivated. Oh no, that's okay. That's okay. What I'll do, I haven't used it in a while. That might be why, because I had to start a new email list, but that's okay. What we'll do is I'm just going to go to, maybe, I want to sign up. So Constant Contact, because I got to log in and show you so you guys know what you guys can do on here. So what I'm going to do is just create a different account really quick because there's a couple key points we got to talk about. And it looks like they do give you guys a free trial. I think there's some free things you guys can do on here, but there's also a lot of paid stuff. As far as prices, you guys will look at those in just a second. Remember, this is optional. You don't have to do it, but it's a really good way to market yourself and get clients. Okay. I'm going to create an account really quick because I have got to show you guys. I already have a thing with that one. Let me try to log in with this email. No, that one's not working either. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing for 2 seconds. I'm going to enter my information here, and then I'm going to share my screen again, okay? 1 second. So I'm going to create a new account. And if you guys want, while I'm doing this, pull it up on your end and get Constant Contact pulled up on your end, get your account created, and you guys will be able to check it out with me. Okay, 2 seconds here. Okay. We should be good now. Let me share my screen again. Okay. Jamie, hold your question until the end, okay? Because I don't want to backtrack. Okay, and then we will what is going on with it? It's like not working today. No. Seems to be acting super weird today. Wow. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to show it to you guys, it looks like. But anyway, basically what it is it is a platform where you guys are going to be able to send emails out, right? You're going to be able to take all those emails that you guys have been accumulating, and you're going to be able to send out like marketing emails or whatever. What I recommend doing is start collecting all your emails. Whenever you get a good amount of emails, you guys can send out like weekly emails, and in the email you could do like a mock booking, or like travel tips or travel information, travel knowledge, whatever, right? Just to start kind of getting more eyes, right? Start working on trying to get some clients. So what do I mean by collecting emails? Good question. We're going to cover that in just a second. I'm getting ready to tell you how to start collecting those emails and where to get them from. But the reason why you guys are using this email marketing platform is because they give you templates, which I really wish I could show you. Maybe MailChimp will let me log in. They give you like these really professional templates, and it makes it look let's try this. I really would like to log in to show you. Yeah. One second here. I don't know if MailChimp does everything that Constant Contact does, but I'm sure it's similar, super similar. For some reason, I can't get my Constant Contact up, but I just wanted to show you guys the templates here. I'm confirming it in my email right now. One second. If this doesn't work, we're just gonna have to skip over it and move on.
I can send you my login info for MailChimp and you can play with it if you need to.
Well, I think I just got it actually. One second.
Okay.
I'm getting ready to log in. I think it just activated. Sorry guys, I guess I should have double checked that my logins were working before I did the training, but that's okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna skip through all this stuff just so that way we can move on. I can show you what these templates look like and how important it is to have them, okay? Okay, so over here on the left-hand side, you see where it says campaigns. I'm assuming this is where we should be. And email templates. I just want to show you what these templates look like. So basically, you're going to collect these emails. I'm going to show you how to collect them in a second. And you're going to send out these really professional emails. That's going to, you guys know all the emails you get in your email, right? And you're probably wondering, well, how do they get like all those templates back there? Like the colors and all the photos to look nice and stuff. So they have these templates and you guys will be able to just edit them and put them together, right? I would, if it was personally me, I would probably send out like a mock booking, and we'll go over mock bookings in a little bit. This is kind of what the template looks like, right? I mean, obviously you guys are going to edit it and put your logo up there. That's another reason why we had our logo. You guys are going to be able to change the style on it. Okay. I believe, I don't know if this one lets you add color or not. I know Constant Contact does. But yeah, it looks like you guys can change colors here and stuff like that. But anyway, you guys can delete all this stuff if you want to, and just put like a mock booking up here so you guys can have some photos down here of wherever the resort is or cruise that you are trying to email. Put all the information in. We'll go over mock bookings here in just a minute. Maybe 1 week you guys could do, and you don't want to like annoy them, right? I always say 1 or 2 a week. That's just me. You guys could do a mock booking Monday, and you guys could do like travel tips or something knowledgeable, right? To where they're learning something the next, right? If you have your own personal website, you guys can use these emails to kind of direct them towards your website. Okay. Okay, so how do you get the emails, right? That's probably the biggest question you guys are asking. So there's a couple different ways you guys can do that. One of the different ways is, how many of you guys have your own website, your own personal website that you created? It's not required. You guys don't have to have your own personal website, but some people prefer to have that, right? I personally used to have one. I'm in the middle of creating a new one. So right now I don't have one. However, a lot of you seem to have one. One of the things you guys could do on your own personal website is, you know, when you go onto a website and they have like a pop-up that pops up, right? It's like a little pop-up box. You guys can actually set that up on your website and collect emails that way. Okay. If you don't know how to do it, Google it. Okay. I personally recommend using Wix, Wix for creating your own website. That's just me personally. I'll put the link in the chat box. So you guys can get pop-ups on your website. There can be a button on there for where, you know, when you're visiting a website and it says subscribe, you know, type your email in here and subscribe to get all the latest deals, discounts, and, you know, travel tips and all that stuff. You guys can do that as well. Okay. So you can't customize the Archer website. No. Okay. Creating your own website is not required by any means. It is completely optional. Okay. If you don't want to do that, you do not have to do that. But no, Archer's websites, you know, you can customize a few things on it. Like I think there's a way to change the travel specials that are on there and stuff like that, but it's very, very limited. Okay. So that's why some people prefer to create their own. Let's see here. The other way you guys can do is Facebook. You guys can use Facebook to collect emails. So some people would like to do it like a Facebook group. So I don't know if you guys know this, but you know, when you join a Facebook group, for example, let's just join one just so I can show you. Let me show you here how you guys can collect these emails. I gotta find a group that I'm not already in. Okay, so I'm gonna click join on this group. Let's see if it pops up or not. Here it is. Okay, so I just joined this group. You see these questions that they're asking me? You guys can actually have your own Facebook group. Maybe it's a Facebook group that you post travel deals in, or, you know, mock bookings in, or whatever. You guys can create questions that they have to answer before they join the group. One of the questions can be their email, right? I mean, that could be the only question, right? So that's one way, and that's a really smart way to collect emails, okay? So you guys could do that. You guys could create what is called a jot form. You don't have to use Jotform. There's lots of other platforms, but you guys could use Jotform. I'll put the link in the chat box. And you guys could create like a little form where they can fill it out. It could be a survey or whatever the case is, some type of form where you're going to collect their email somehow, and you can post it on your Facebook, right? That post, there it goes. Okay, so that's another way. There's lots of different ways to do it. And I will tell you, like, if I come across any emails at all, maybe just scrolling through social media or anything, I'm grabbing the emails. There are other platforms out there where it will automatically collect emails for you, any site you visit. You guys will have to do your own research on those because we do not have time to go over those. One of them is called, where is it at here? Walaxy. Okay, this is a platform I found a while back. Basically what it does is any website you go to, any page, social media you go to, it will automatically, if there's an email anywhere on that page or on that account, it will automatically collect it, and you will be able to save those emails into your email list, right? So there's a lot of platforms out there like that. So there's lots of different ways to collect emails, guys. You just have to think outside the box, right? Okay, so are we good on the emails? Do you guys understand? I wish I could have showed you the constant contact, but unfortunately I'm not going to be able to. I'll get it fixed, and next week we'll go over it for sure. The other thing, another marketing tip would be booths, right? You guys can set up booths at fairs and festivals and things like that. And I will be 100% honest. I've never gotten the chance to do this, although I'd love to. If you have never set up a booth before, which I haven't, so I'm not going to be able to answer a whole lot of questions on it, but I will tell you when it comes time for me to do it, what I plan to do is Google, you know, setting up at the fair or farmers market or festivals, and you guys will find tons of videos on it. You'll find tons of information on it. You guys can type in your city and state and see where you can set them up at. If you're thinking, well, where do I get the materials for that? What do I take to this booth? Not only can you watch tips online for it, but you can also get on our vendors and get free marketing materials. Okay, so for example, on Disney, they actually have marketing, and a lot of our vendors have this. If you go to Disney and you go to marketing tools, you can click on Disney collateral store, okay? And you can place an order online. This is where you will be able to order free marketing materials, right? When I first started, guys, I ordered so many Disney marketing materials, and they're free, right? So you don't have to worry about paying for them. So for example, if we click on Disney Cruise Line here, there are just tons of different booklets and stuff that they have. Like you can click on it and check them out. Okay, if you like it, you can add it to your cart. Okay, once you guys go through all of these and select the ones that you want, okay, because there's lots of different ones here. Right here's a Walt Disney World vacation brochure. Oh, looks like they might be out of them, which is fine. Walt Disney World Resort. Okay, you guys can view some of these, add some of them to your cart. Okay, you guys can order them, right? All you guys have to do is go to your cart whenever you get the ones that you want. I don't know what the limit is. Looks like we can only get one at a time, it looks like. Okay, so we're going to proceed to checkout. And you guys can change the address, obviously, to your address, add a new address. put in your address information, they will send them to you. Okay. I know I had a huge box of all different kinds of stuff from Disney back when I started. And you guys can, you know, even if you're not setting up a booth, staple business cards or something to it, right? Put them around town anywhere, right? Okay, so free marketing materials we talked about. So we're going to kind of venture over to social media. I try to give you guys ways outside of social media because I know, you know, a lot of the marketing tips that a lot of us give you is a lot to do with social media. Well, so I tried to go outside of that today a little bit for you, but we are going to kind of get into social media just a little bit here. As far as your personal page, right? I'm sure a lot of you have a business page on Facebook. We'll get into that in just a minute, but your personal page, you don't want to sound like spammy or too salesy on your personal page, right? Here's a couple of tips before we even get started, guys. Here are a few tips I highly recommend. My social media is open to the public. Okay, so I personally think it's super beneficial to have yours open to the public. That's my opinion. Some people might disagree. How many of you guys have yours open to the public? I need to see. I'm just curious here. How many of you guys have your social media open to the public? I also am going to mute everybody here. So a lot of you guys do. It's just my opinion because, so if you guys can have a business page on Facebook, right? But if nobody's seeing that business page, there's no point, right? You're posting to yourself. So in order to get that business page seen, this is what I recommend. You guys got to go into your settings. Now bear with me here. It's been a minute here. Go into your settings and privacy on your personal page. I'm going to click settings here. And we're going to go to account settings. No, wait, we're going to go back. Sorry. We're going to go to privacy. Let's try this. Okay, here we go. So we went to settings and then we went to privacy. Okay, so who can see your future posts? I have mine set to public. Okay, because if, say I happen to post a mock booking on my personal page, which I don't recommend doing too often, but say I did that and just my friends are seeing it, that kind of sucks, right? Because you want more people to see that than just your friends, right? Otherwise, you're advertising to those same 500 people or same 1,000 people, and they're going to get burnt out, right? So that's why I have mine set to public. I want more people to see it, okay? And the best way to do that is if you guys post something on your Facebook page, your personal Facebook page, add in a couple hashtags, you know, your posts are going to pop up elsewhere, right? So the public is going to be able to see them. Review all your posts and things you're tagged in. Oh no, that's not important. Limit audience posts. Let's see who can see the people, pages, and lists you follow. Yeah, I have that set to only me. I do that for a reason. I don't want other businesses to be able to, you know, like spam my friends or the people who follow me. So I think that's important. Who can send me friend requests? Everyone. I have it set to everyone, and I will tell you I accept all friend requests, except if they look like a spam page, if their name is in a completely different language, or if they look like they're from a different country, depending, you know, if I'll accept them or not. I just try to make sure I don't get any spam pages, right? So that's my personal opinion. Friends list, I have it set to only me. I recommend that. Let's see. Who can look you up using the email you provided? Everyone. I have it set to everyone. Okay, because if say you have your email or your business email on your account, if somebody happens to look it up on Google, you want your Facebook to pop up, right? Builds credibility. Who can look you up using your phone number? You want it set to everyone. Same thing, right? As far as email, builds credibility if somebody was to Google that number. Okay. Do you want search engines outside of Facebook to link to your profile? Yes, highly recommend. Okay. Okay, so that's the main thing as far as making it public. That's what I recommend. You don't have to do it. I understand there are some circumstances where some agents are not able to, which is fine, but I have mine set to public. Okay, so now that we have it set to public, like I said, try to, confirm all those friend requests that you get, because you want new eyes on your pages, right? You want new people to see the stuff you're posting. Okay, it's good for business. I always say add 2 to 5 new friends a day. Okay, you have to be very careful with this. Don't go over 5. Facebook will block you from adding people. So what I like to do is if I'm just scrolling through my feed and I see a comment somewhere, I will add them. I'll do it about 5 people a day, okay, just to get some new eyes on my stuff, right? So 2 to 5 a day. Now there's a reason why we're doing that. We're doing that because now that you guys have your business page created, which all of you should have a Facebook business page, even if you don't post on it, it still builds credibility, right? Okay, because if you tell somebody you're a travel agent and they know your business name, they're going to be doing their own research a lot of the time, right? They're going to look you up on Google. They're going to look you up on Facebook. Okay, they're going to see if you have that credibility, right? So even if you don't use your business page, I recommend having it. Okay, and about twice a week, you want to invite people to come and like your business page, because when they like it, they see everything you post. Okay, so let me move this chat box out of my way. I think here we click on these 3 dots and we'll click invite friends, right? And you can select, well, that's a quick way to do it. Select 1,000 out of the 2,400. You guys can select them to come and like your business page. Okay. Now, don't worry. After you guys select, it will only send it to them once. Okay. So you don't have to worry about like spamming them with trying to get them to come and like your business page. So it's only going to send it to them once. Okay. So you want to get as many people to come and like it as possible because it builds credibility, right? Now, the other thing is, I know I said whether you are posting on your page or not, you need to be inviting people, right? Now, maybe you don't really want to use your Facebook business page, which is fine. What I do recommend doing is at least connecting BranchUp to your business page. If you don't know what BranchUp is, it is a platform where it will automatically post to your Facebook business page and it will post travel related stuff. Okay. Let's see here. Kendra said, only, oh, okay. So Kendra, you're saying that whenever we're inviting people to like our page, if we select everyone, it won't send it. Oh, okay. Wow. So whenever you guys are inviting people to like your business page, it looks like there's a glitch on Facebook right now where if you select, select everyone, it's not going to actually send it out. So just select, hand select them. It looks like we're going to have to do. That's weird. Anyway, so connecting BranchUp, I'll put the link in the chat box for you guys. Connect BranchUp to your business page. My account, for some reason, both of my accounts, for some reason, I somehow can't get into my account. My password or something is messed up. I'm not able to log into them. I also know that Emily Jimenez has another amazing training on BranchUp. Okay. So if somebody wants to post her YouTube link again, that'd be great. But BranchUp is another really good platform. It will automatically post to your business page. So for example, this is something that was posted from BranchUp. Okay. Anything that is going to, you'll be able to see all the upcoming posts, right, on BranchUp. And it'll post them automatically, right? You'll be able to edit anything that it says. Maybe you want to edit something that it says, you'll be able to do that. Now, if somebody that's looking at your business page clicks on this is what it's going to take them to. Okay. It will have all of your personal information up here, your logo, if you attach that to BranchUp. Okay. It just gives them a bunch of information. It'll have your phone number here, or they can request a quote, which you'll get an email about. Okay, guys. So it's super helpful. It really helps you out, right? Look down here at the bottom. It's got my email, phone number. You'll be able to put your website link in, or they can message me on Facebook. Guys, BranchUp does a lot for you. It's a really good way to market and get clients. Okay. And like I said, you'll be able to edit anything it says. So even if you don't plan on using your business page, at least have BranchUp connected, because it's still going to help with your algorithm. It's going to help as far as keeping that page alive, right? So that way, if somebody views that page, they're not, oh, there's nothing posted here, right? This isn't even a real business, right? So that will also help. Of course, you know, I do post right here is a mock booking, which we'll go over those in a minute. I did post a mock booking the other day, okay, on my business page. When you do post things on your business page, as far as mock bookings and things like that, it's really good to share them into groups, which is what I do. So if I post something on my business page, like a mock booking, I will share it, and I'll share it into groups, right? And we'll get into the groups and stuff here in a minute, adding groups and posting in them. I will share it into different advertising groups, different travel groups and stuff like that, right? To get more eyes on it. It looks like there's a training happening today on BranchUp. Okay, awesome, Kenna. Thank you for posting that for us. Okay. I know I'm missing questions, guys. I promise I'll give you the opportunity here in a minute to ask, but I do have another thing to go over. So, okay, so let's get back to posting. Guys, you don't always want to sound super salesy, right? You guys don't want to sound, you don't want to just post mock bookings on your pages. You want to post other things as well. So here's a couple of different ideas of some things that you guys can do. You guys can actually go to like Pinterest. Okay, go to Pinterest. Let's log in here. Okay, so what we're going to search for is let's see, travel business post ideas. Travel business post ideas, and stuff like this pops up. These are the ones I like, because they give you like a whole bunch of like a whole calendar, right, of things that you can post each day. Okay, and I recommend using this for like your personal page, even your business page. It really doesn't matter. But for example, the first one, travel memory from your childhood. Okay, you guys can post something on your personal page about a travel memory from your childhood. Doesn't have to be a mock booking, right? Doesn't have to, you don't have to sell them like that all the time. Okay. Up over here we got, let's see, some of them have like memes and all kinds of stuff. Guess where this pic was taken, a trip that went wrong, how you came to start a travel blog, or you could change that to say how you became a travel agent, right? Recommend an inspirational travel book. Okay. An unusual or little known place you visited, right? A travel quote you like there are so many. If you have no clue what to post on your social media, I'm telling you, get on Pinterest and look up different ideas of things to post, because there are thousands of different things you guys could post. Okay. I kind of like this one, travel blog post ideas. You guys could do it for a blog, or you guys could do it for your Facebook, right? Best places to visit in, and you guys fill in the blank, and then you post the information on your social media, right? You know, let's see, must see destinations in wherever, right? Top destinations to view in Mexico or something, and then you guys could go from there and post some different photos and locations on your Facebook, right? Tons of different post ideas. Get people looking at your stuff. That's what you want, right? You don't necessarily have to be selling them with every post. Okay. Okay, so we talked about oh, you guys can also do, I didn't really go over this, but you guys can do travel memes as well. People like memes. And you guys can post, you know, save some of these from Pinterest and post them on your social media, you know, just to do something different, right? Okay, let's see here. Okay, we're gonna go over TikTok. How many of you guys use TikTok? This is gonna be the last thing we can go over today because we are running out of time and I want to answer all your questions. So let's go ahead and skip down through my list here to TikTok. How many of you guys use it? I know a lot of us probably just sit and scroll, right? Sit and scroll through everything, right? Yes. I love TikTok. I come across the funniest stuff on there. But I recently started trying to really use it for my business. Okay. Now they say that, you know, when you're first starting out on TikTok, you should try to post at least 3 times a day. Okay. They say it's the easiest platform to blow up on. So keep that in mind. Guys, I also wanted to share this with you before we get into TikTok. This is a photo I found online. It basically just tells you like the best times to post on social media. I don't know if I like this one because we want to get TikTok in there too, and it's not in there. But all I did, guys, was I Googled best times to post on social media, and it gives me all that, right? So it's kind of cool. If you guys, it tells you the best day to post and the best times to post. Okay, so if you guys want to screenshot
Can
that,
you copy that link and share it, please?
yeah. Or if you guys want to screenshot it, you guys can do that too. Let me put the link in the chat box here. All I did, guys, was I Googled best times to post on social media. There's a bunch of them that pop up, so you guys can check those out. Okay, yes, Google is my best friend for sure, and it should be your guys' best friend as well. Okay, now let's go to TikTok. I want to show you guys a couple things here. Okay, guys, let's make sure everybody stays muted. Well, oh, you guys are muted. It was the TikTok that was playing. I thought it was somebody on the Zoom. That's funny. Okay, let me log in here. Oops. Oh, these things. Oh, did I not do it right? Okay, here we go. Here we go. I know you guys got to hear the car driver. I know you guys got to hear the vehicle behind me. I am in my car doing this training. I guess that's what I have to do when you have a 3-year-old that's off the chain. Okay, so let's go to my profile here. View profile. I want to show you guys a few different videos I posted for my business. Okay, guys, do you guys all know what a mock booking is? I know I didn't get to really touch on it today, but do you guys all know what a mock booking is? It's just where you search a trip, right? And I haven't seen a no yet, so you guys all get it. You search a trip, you get the information that you searched up, and you put it on a flyer or in a post or something, right? Emily Jimenez has tons of mock booking trainings. Or not just Emily, there's a ton of them. A ton of our leaders that have their mock booking trainings on YouTube. I know Jennifer Burns had a whole bunch. But yeah, so they're super easy, right? The replay will be posted everywhere, don't worry. But first, let's get into this and I'll answer your guys' questions. So I'm going to show you guys a couple of different videos here that I did recently. As you guys can see, I have been trying to use it for my business a little bit more here. So here's a video I did. I'm gonna play it. Okay, something that simple. Okay, I did this one here. Oh, it's just a photo. I didn't do like a bunch of photos with it. But anyway, it's just like a mock booking that I put on a flyer and posted it on TikTok. Somebody was commenting on it, right? It had 11 likes on it. Here's another one. Oh, that's that same one, isn't it? I just must have reposted it. Okay, so do you guys want to know how I did this? What I did was, you can either, from your mock bookings, there's two ways you can do this. Whenever you guys are going through and doing a mock booking and you save the photos, you can use those photos, and you can use those photos for, you know, and just get on TikTok directly and upload the photos and just add text to them. Or you can do what I kind of like to do, which is use Canva, click on create a design, type in TikTok video, and you can actually make a video. Okay. It's really cool, actually. Let me show you here. So there's like a lot of different ways you guys can do this. Obviously, I don't have a mock booking pulled up, but there are tons of templates over here that you guys can use. We can type in travel templates here. And let's just say we were to use this one. You guys can edit everything on it, right? Everywhere you want to go, you guys can. If you don't know how, I need to do a training just on creating Mark has a training on TikTok video with Canva. Okay. And if you, I need to do a training just on creating videos for TikTok. That is like its own training. Maybe that's what we'll focus on next week. But anyway, you guys can edit all the text. You guys can add more slides, so we can duplicate this. We can turn this whole slide into just a photo of a resort, right? We can delete everything and just add the photo of the resort. You guys can edit it any way you want, right? You guys can add text to the slides. Obviously, we don't have time to really get into it, but it's super easy. And then whenever you're done with your video, you can press play and watch how it plays, right? So it's super easy to do. Guys, you guys can also YouTube this stuff. That's how I taught myself all this stuff, right? Is I used YouTube when it comes to TikTok and stuff like that. Okay. Yes, it is. This will be recorded, guys. I will make sure it's posted in the Platinum chat so the Platinums can give it out to you guys. I'll post it in Rising Tide Facebook group and on Evolution Facebook group. I will make sure everybody has it. Before you guys leave, I want to give you my YouTube page. Follow my YouTube. It'll also be posted there. I'm going to put my YouTube channel in the chat. Also, on my YouTube channel, you guys, I have tons of other videos. I did another marketing training, social media hacks for your business, creating your own website, creating a quote, business cards, okay, creating a professional email signature, tons of stuff, okay? So when it comes to social media and all that, I'm always doing trainings for it. So follow my YouTube. Okay, let's make sure you guys get those trainings. I will post this one on there as well. Okay, I am going to go ahead and stop the recording because I want to answer your guys' questions. I had to kind of rush through a lot of that, but we're going to do it every week. So I'll add new things every week. Okay, so let me see here. If you have a question, you can unmute.